You know, there's so much to love about the BFDI series, so I decided to do this video just for silly old fun. So, all my rankings are out of 10, and this is how I rank things. And you know, even if there's an episode that's a 1 or a 2, that's in the standard of the show, not overall. But I will let you guys know if I really do hate an episode out there that is this bad. Now, on to the video. No IDFB 2? Okay. This is why I hate Roboti. This is why I hate Bleh. Happy birthday 4? Kinda regret voting Lai. This is seriously overrated. So losers hated by the characters and loved by the fans now? Why does no one talk about this? This is great. At least X came back. The Amazing World of BFB. Flower is OP. Are they trying to get Snowball out? And that's all of them. Now, before I do my top and bottom 3, I want to give a shout out to Jack and Jellyfy for making this awesome series. Like I said, if you haven't seen BFB, you should definitely go check it out. It's an amazing series. Now, up to the top and bottom 3, and before I start with the positive, I want to move on with the negative. So let's talk about the bottom 3.
People, time is running out!
Golf ball, we're just following orders.
This episode is about basketball. Now, I don't think this episode is bad, even though I give it a 4 out of 10. I just think it's bad by the standard of the show it's in. This episode overall is just decent. However, I'm just gonna say it. Why did Beep have to lose again? Like, honestly, why? Just for a streak? Whatever. To be fair, the challenge of itself wasn't really that special, and yeah. That's all I can really say. It's just really boring. Not boring. It's just really basic and not all exciting, honestly.
People, time is running out!
Golf ball, we're just following orders.
Why would you do this on a swing set? Oh boy, this episode. I do not like it. First of all, the characters seemed really mean-spirited in this episode. Not only that, but Team Bleh was definitely at their worst in this episode. And definitely Book. Book was just downright stupid in this episode. And is part of the reason why I now hate her. To be frank, I never liked Book, but still, I just started hating her after this episode. Not only that, but Team Beat seemed more mean-spirited, even though they should literally be mad at Roboti for doing nothing in the last challenge. And not to mention, some other contestants seem a little bit out of character. The challenge was great, I will admit, but the characters themselves, they just don't seem right. Honestly.
People, time is running out!
Golf ball, we're just following orders.
Lick Your Way to Freedom is my least favorite episode of BFB. It is so disorganized, confusing, and not to mention that the challenge was so bad. The concept just wasn't really that good to begin with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like this concept. I just personally don't like it. Lick Your Way to Freedom just does most things wrong that a BFB episode shouldn't do. It's honestly my least favorite Season 4 episode. And it shouldn't be yours if you like this episode. Like, if you like this episode, that's totally fine. I just personally think that this episode is my least favorite. So, now that we're done with the negative, let's now move on with the positive. With my top 3 best episodes of BFB.
We can do this!
Yeah! Team Ice Cube, transform!
Getting Turtle to talk. This episode treats BFB as if it's a reboot. A good reboot, might I add. It introduces the characters again if you haven't caught up with the series or knew who those characters were back in 2010. And it tells you who they are and what's so special about them. Not to mention it introduces us to 4. And the challenge was just awesome. Like, honestly. Honestly, this is how you do a pilot perfectly. You introduce the characters, and you get to know more about them. Not only during challenges, but on the side as well. This episode is just a perfect pilot. What do you think of Roleplay is just a fantastic episode? I know it just came out. Like a few weeks ago. 2 months ago, I mean. But it is still a fantastic episode. I still rewatch this episode to this day. It's honestly, the character interactions, the challenge, it's all brilliant. This episode is just brilliant. That's the best way I could describe it. Enter the exit and get to the top in 500 steps. I'm sorry, I can't choose which one's better. These are both fabulous episodes. They honestly feel like a two-parter. They honestly are very creative, very interesting. There's just so much to love about these episodes. You can still find many secrets in them. There's like so much to know about them. The characters, the creativity, all this makes me wish that BFDI was a TV show, honestly. It's just so good. Like, I just don't know how to describe these episodes. These episodes are just so good. Especially Enter the Exit. That episode is just very interesting. Like, if I had to choose between these two, it'd definitely be Enter the Exit. But both of these episodes are both my favorite because they feel like a two-parter. They have the creativity of BFDI, BFDIA, all the good object shows. Like, honestly. These episodes they're just awesome. They're just perfect. They're just perfect BFDI episodes. Yeah, not just BFB episodes, perfect BFDI episodes. I really went there. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. It honestly means a lot to all of you guys. And I will have another announcement coming up very, very soon after this video is released. So stay tuned. Bye.